Well, back on an episode of Mad Mad Cafe, we discussed this about the OnlyFans situation. That literally they're trying to backtrack out of the adult content. There are some regulations that are affecting the site in England that's going to go in effect. Could be sooner, could be later, because we've had a change in the prime minister out there. The whole that's a mess in itself. But literally, this is just a censorship of the adult industry. And the thing about it is, it's not only the adult industry. It's going to move down the line. The adult industry is the first level that basically they start at, but then they continue to look at everything else and says, no, we don't like this, we don't like that. This has got to go. This person's hate speech. This one is misinformation. And it is total stupidity, especially, OnlyFans is a British company, but if you're an American company, and the thing about it is, OnlyFans does have a division here in San Francisco. But the thing is that you have people that it's making money and listening to other people and says, well, we can't have that. Why not? Well, I don't like that. Well, that's your opinion. But before we get into this, I just want to once again emphasize, thank you for those who have subscribed, share this video. We're almost to 600. We're in November. We're coming down to the end of the year. I would love to get to 700. 600 is right now the push. We should be at it very soon, any day now. Thank you again. And thank you to those on our other social media platforms moving us up. I think we're at BitChute. We're getting to almost 200 there. Over at Odyssey, we're starting to get motion on there. So we're starting to get subscribers. We've had views. It's been light, but we're starting to move up. Rumble, we're starting to rumble. We're starting to rumble. It's getting into the algorithm there. So basically, everything's starting to flow very nice. And I also do recommend, if you're on YouTube or opposite social media platforms, consider to subscribe to a second social media platform. The only reason we ask this is that basically, for example, YouTube, today we're here on YouTube, tomorrow we may not. And we want you to continue to get our content. Unfortunately, because of the way things are at Google and at YouTube, basically their rules keep changing, and basically we may be off the platform. Nick Rekieta has gone through the problem, Chrissy Meyer, Mr. X Plays. There have been many YouTubers that have been going through this situation. Thank you again. Well, out of XBiz, OnlyFans CEO claims ignorance of how much the company makes from adult creators. Really? OnlyFans creator CEO, and I'm pronouncing it, hope I'm pronouncing this right, Amrapila Amigan told the tech industry conference audience in San Francisco this week that she does not know how much the company is making from the adult content creators. Bullshit. Gan and OnlyFans chief strategist and operations officer Kelly Blair appeared at a high-profile Disrupt conference organized by influential tech news site TechCrunch, which had the following statements. For the past few months, Glenn and Blair have made a 180-degree turn in visibility, becoming more accessible to the mainstream media and making appearances at events such as Disrupt. According to TechCrunch, OnlyFans is putting a lot of effort into upcycling its image from adult content subscription platform to a Patreon-like home for all of its creators. According to the site, Gan also confirmed that adult content will still have a home on the site in 5 years, and those creators can continue to make a living on it, although she did not elaborate on that prediction. TechCrunch noted that the platform has been busy with efforts to position itself as more than just a platform for NSFW content, and that NSFW content is being ring-fenced in a more responsible way. Its top execs like to use a more general euphemism of spicy these days to refer the work you find on there. And they like to talk about it, emerging categories on their platform like cooking and fitness. Gant stressed that under her leadership, the company is actively working with politicians worldwide to ensure that adult content is being viewed by those legally allowed to do so. When asked about how the company makes from its adult content creator, however, Janet Blair claimed ignorance. We have to look at every single transaction on the platform and assign it. Gant told Savvy Tech audience at Disrupt, we are not collecting that data. Bullshit. You know what it is. If you're the head CEO, you should know the numbers. You're just claiming ignorance. Why is that important to people? Blair responded, changing the subject. According to TechCrunch, more than 2 million creators on OnlyFans earned $4 billion. I heard it's double this in 2021, thanks to an audience of some 88 million fans, while OnlyFans profited for that year was 433 million. Consider that the careful accounting that is necessary entails that the company self-report attentives to adult content. The top executive straight face OnlyFans doesn't know how much of that revenue comes from so-called spicy accounts. May strike at some. See, the thing is, they want to move away from this, but they're making money and they're giving out money. And the thing about it is, they want to ease their way out. They want to ease their way out of it. They've tried it before, and now they're trying again. If you saw my last Mad Cafe video, this is the situation. This is the constant situation that happens with a lot of these companies. They're going to tell you, well, yeah, there's room for everyone here, but we don't want you here. That's the plain and simple. And the thing about it is, they're sitting with their lawyers trying to figure out how we can get rid of all these people. And then they try to blame it on other countries that are saying, well, we want you to do more protections to protect children on your site. Okay. How do you want us to handle it? The thing about it is, to get this stuff, you have to pay for it. Again, you have to pay for it. So, mommy and daddy's credit card, if it's a young person, he's taking mommy and daddy's credit card. That's the problem of the parents, okay? Has nothing to do with the website. Has nothing to do with the people on the website. If you go to OnlyFans, you have to sign up. You got to take one of the tiers on there. I doubt a parent is okaying that, if they're going with, for example, I think Goth Egg has one on OnlyFans also. If they're going with Goth Egg, paying 5, 10, 15, 20, $50 a month for content, I really, truly doubt that. That part of it where they say, well, we're protecting the kids, that's the excuse to censor these sites. There's a place for the adult content. There's a place for it. Note, it's very simple to block these sites. Parents can do it at home with simple software. Some of the antiviruses have capabilities to this. If you get the Total Protection site, there are programs that allow you to do this. If companies do this, if I work for a company and I type in Pornhub, the screen's going to, not allow me to get there. It is possible. The problem is, they're not going to tell you this. They're not going to tell you. They're going to put money into the situation to try to ban these sites or levy fines against these sites just to get rid of them. And for companies like OnlyFans to remove the adult content, and you may say to yourself, well, what about the other sites, Instagram, stuff like that? There are ways to advertise your OnlyFans site or your adult site on these sites like Instagram, for example. You can give a tease, which is okay. That's what I said. A tease is okay on these sites. And Pornhub, that's what Pornhub does. It's a tease on their account. They don't give any sex as far as I saw. When you have penetrating sex, that's a problem, which is on YouTube, which is on Facebook, which is on Twitter on there. We can have adult content. My channel, Man with the Show, and the other show, we talk about adult content. We get spicy a little bit, but we do not show full nudity. We do not show partial nudity. Yeah, we show a little lingerie here and there, sexy poses and stuff like that on our pictures, when we use articles and stuff like that. But there is no penetrating sex. There is no, any of that on this channel because that's the way it's supposed to be. Adult content has been around for as long as mankind has existed. You can see that from artifacts from many years. You go to India, India created the Kama Sutra. Remember that. How long has the Kama Sutra's been out, But we're going to continue to monitor OnlyFans because this is just a cop-out for their CEO. The adult content creators on OnlyFans need better respect. They're the ones are the driving force of that site. I'm sorry to say that, OnlyFans. Yes, you have gardening stuff. Yes, you have other creatives that are non-adult material. You may have other, creators that create different things on there. But the thing about it is, most people know you for your adult content. Embrace it. Enhance it. Maybe you should go for it. If you're in a country, if your servers are in a country, move them out of that country. Get to a country that will allow you to do that you're able to do. These are the situations on there. You have people that the new Puritans that don't want adult content anymore. And it's a small, minute group of people. So let me know in the comments below how you feel about this. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you for tuning in, and bye-bye now.